Hello children, this is Hemalatha. Welcome to another session of Mathematics Grade 4. In this session, we are going to learn finding a fraction of a collection. Before we enter into the session, let us recall once what is a fraction. A fraction is a part of whole that is divided into equal parts. Here I am going to show you some examples. Can you see the first shape, circle? And the fraction is 3 by 4, which means the circle is divided into 4 equal parts and 3 parts are shaded. And what will be the fraction for unshaded part? It will be 1 by 4. Let's look at another shape. Here you can see a rectangle and the fraction is 2 by 3. The shape is divided into 3 equal parts and 2 parts are shaded. And the fraction for unshaded part is 1 by 3. Can you see the last shape? It is divided into 10 equal parts and 8 parts are shaded. What will be the fraction for the unshaded part? 2 by 10. Things we need: notebook, pencil. To note down whatever teacher is saying, you have to note down. And we require a collection of counters, pebbles, beads which are 30 in number to solve the fraction. The aim of this session is we will find the fraction of a collection of things. And the agenda is we will have a small activity, discussion, solving the problem and homework. Now it's action time. Can you see a pretty girl? She is having a basket of 10 flowers. There is one more other pretty girl, but her basket is empty, no flowers at all. Now, this pretty girl who's having the 10 flowers decided to give half of them to her friend. How many? Half of them to a friend. So, how many flowers did she give away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of 10 flowers is 5 flowers. So she gave away 5 flowers away. For example, if you have 6 pencils, half of 6 pencil is what? 1, 2, 3. You have given away 3 pencils and 3 pencils were left over. If you have an apple, whole apple, and if I tell you to make into 2 equal halves, one apple you're making into half. So 1 by 2 is the fraction. Now let's watch the video. Here you can see the fraction 3 by 4 of 12 beads. For this I have taken a collection of beads, and to make groups I have taken bangles and a small tray to count the beads and keep it. A paper and a pen to note down the answer. 3 by 4 of 12 beads. Now here we have 12 beads. So let's count the beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have taken 12 beads. Got it? Now the denominator is 4. So let's make 4 equal groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. And distribute the beads among the 4 equally. 1, 2, 3. So each group got 3 beads. And what is the numerator is there? 3. So it says you should count only 3 groups. Among the 4 groups, you have to count only 3 groups. So let's count. 1 group, 2 group, and the third group. Now let's count the beads. How many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 by 4 of 12 beads is 9 beads. So let me note down the answer. 9 beads. Three by 4 of 12 beads equal to 9 beads. So this is your answer. Please note it down. Now let's find the fraction. 5 by 6 of 30 counters. To solve this fraction, we have to follow some steps. The first one is you have to look at the number of counters. How many counters we have? 30 counters. Look at the denominator. What's the denominator? 6. So you should make 6 equal groups and distribute the 30 counters equally among the 6 groups. Look at the numerator. What is it? 5. So you have to count only the counters from the 5 groups. So among 6 groups, you have to count the counters only in the 5 groups. So that will be your answer and you have to note it down. So I have given you the fraction. I have given you the steps to follow. So following the step, you have to solve the fraction. Now let's discuss. You need to maintain attention. What were your answers? How did you solve? Let's correct. The fraction is 5 by 6 of 30 counters. So we have to make 6 equal groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 30 counters. So equally distribute 30 counters among the 6 groups. So starting with 1, I'm giving everybody one group. Then I'm adding one more. Finally, all the counters, 30 counters are equally distributed among the 6 groups. Now, what is the numerator here? It's 5. It says you have to count the counters only in the 5 groups. Okay, let us do that. So the result is 25 counters. So in the first group we have 5, second group 5, third group 5, fourth group also 5, fifth group also 5. So 5 groups and each one have 5 counters. So 5 into 5 is 25. So what did we learn today? How do we find a fraction of collection of objects? What did we learn? How do we find a fraction of collection of objects? We identify the numerator and the denominator of the given fraction. Based on the denominator, we made equal groups. We counted the number of counters in each group equally. The number of things in each group is the fraction of the collection. Now it is solving time. 2 by 3 of 18 counters. So the numerator is 2, denominator is 3 and we have 18 counters. So keep aside 18 counters. So 3 groups we have to have. 1, 2 and the last one is 3. So my first job is over. I kept the counters aside and I looked at the denominator which says 3. So 3 groups I made. Now these 18 counters I have to distribute equally among these 3. So let's start. First 1 1 I am giving. Again 1 1 I am giving. Again 1 1. Till I complete my 18 counters. So first we made 3 equal groups, distributed the counters equally in all groups. We counted the objects in 2 groups. Why? Because he said 2 here in the numerator. So the counters in 2 groups. First group we have 6. Second group we also have 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12 counters. Now this is your homework. Find the fraction of the following collection of objects. 3 by 4 of 12 marbles. We have 12 marbles. Make 4 groups. Distribute the 12 marbles in the 4 groups and count only 3 groups. The second question is 1 by 3 of the candles in a box is 7. How many candles are there in all? So we have 3 boxes. In each box we have 7 candles. 7, 7, 7. So he was telling, please count the candles together. In all the boxes together, how many you have? Okay. So solve this. Note it down in your notebook. Submit to me. Okay. I'll have a look. Bye. Have a nice day.